Listen up, young man. Yes, you. Don't skip this video. I've been at the point you've been at, 16, 17, 18, 19 years of age. And there's lots of different voices in your ear, and they're all telling you to do very different things. Your grandfather's telling you to become a plumber, become a tradesman. That's much better advice than what your parents are gonna tell you. Go to university, get a degree, get into debt, get a mortgage. But I'm gonna tell you something different. I'm gonna tell you to go to my university. Traditional universities are only interested in how much you could pay them and how long they can keep a grip on you. You are the product. You are what makes them rich. They are not what makes you rich. Well, let me tell you something. All I want is from the first day to arm you with the skills you need so that you make as much money as possible. I want you to be driving around in flash cars. I want you to be wearing nice watches. I want you to be eating at the finest restaurants, drinking the finest booze at the finest hotels in the world, standing next to the finest women. And when people come up to you and say, "How did you manage to pull this off?" I want you to look them straight in the eye and say, "I believed in Tristan Tate and he believed in me." And you're gonna get in your Lambo and you're gonna drive away. That's what I expect when you join my university.
Welcome one and all. Thank you for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying the videos that I'm uploading. They're going to be coming thick and fast because I have so much content to share with you guys about Muscles Training Camp, about our training camp, and there'll be more exciting things coming along the line with sparring, with Andrew's birthday, 1 round, 39 minutes. That's going to be coming very, very soon in the next week or so. So stay tuned, stay locked, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. And I did actually look at my analytics again, and 300k views, and my subscribers are not up to what the amount of people that are actually looking at it. So guys, please do subscribe to my channel and you'll be seeing loads more with regards to 1 round, 39 minutes Andrew's sparring session. And that's going to be coming in the next few days, week or so, as soon as well, it's all edited. It just needs to be done. I just need to do a voiceover on it and just explain what is going on. So guys, we're going to go into the next video, and this one is a mixed video again. I'm going to be introducing Max, who is one of my clients, and just showing you guys what I've been taking through some pad work. Now, the section I'm going to take you through, he has done pad work with me before, so it's just moving up. So you've got him, or you'll seen him probably about, I don't know, 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 sessions in. Okay, so he's getting a lot better. But you'll basically see how he's getting on from there. So we'll go straight into the video. Bit of a coffee here. So I've been Marcel's main trainer, okay? But Amir is my trainer. So he does all of the other bits and pieces, or he steps in and he wants to do his own little bit and push Marcel to the actual limits. Now you can see myself, you can see Marcel you can see Marcel here, you can see myself in the back with Max, who I'll introduce you to later on in the video. Okay, so you're seeing here with Amir taking Marcel on the pads, and he's just making him work. So this is just a work rate. It's just a work rate session that Marcel had with Amir, and it was just trying to make him just push him to the limits, basically. I'm more of a technical person, so I like technique. Technique equals power. Like you can see there, Marcel's like swinging. So what I spoke to him about, and you'll see later on in the video, I did actually speak to him, and you see actually later on in the video that I do have a little bit of a word with him about not getting flustered, not getting overwhelmed by Amir. Amir's like a beast, and he pushes people, and people, especially Marcel, tend to forget technical ability. Okay, If he was throwing technical ability, he would be moving Amir. Right now, he's not moving him. And Amir's probably just shouting at him, saying, hit it, hit it, hit it. You're not hitting hard. Then he tucks him under, then just like body shots. Again, it's just all work. It's just all work. But in a sense, his technique goes out of the window because he's just punching. And then obviously Amir's made him stop, and then again, in true fashion with Amir style, makes him do press-ups in between the rest period. In the back there, you can see Rory, the man, warming up. He's just come in, and I'm already doing pads with Max here, and you can see in the far distance, I'm doing pad work with Max there. And also we've got Andrew in the ring doing sparring, I think it is. I think it's either sparring or it's pads. I think it was pads and sparring at a point in time. So you're going in, and it's just, this is just work rate. This is just constant work rate, telling him obviously how he wants him to punch. Straight body shots. Now Marcel's keeping his hands up because Amir just threw his left hand and almost caught him dropping his hands. So again, this is just pressure. This is just pressure pads, is what I call it. As in, you just work and work and work and work. And you can see Rory warming up in the background there, and me, I'm just putting on my body armor, body shield to do pad work with Max. Okay? So again, there's not really, I mean, you can judge for yourself really, to be fair. Technique wise, it's not much there, and I will say that, even though, you know, I love myself, whatever, but technique wise there's not much there. He's just trying to hit Amir and trying to keep him away. Amir's telling him about the overhand. So if Marcel didn't swing like a big bolo punch, so we continue the video with Amir just going down, teaching Marcel how to hook properly and to cross down to the body. Okay. See, he drops his hand, get a little bit of a slap there, as Amir does. So seamlessly, so effortlessly. You can see Marcel's hands now are slightly up, so they're a lot better now. And I think previously I had a word of him and said, look, take your time, calm it down. It's one of the things that I said to Marcel, take your time, calm it down. Make sure your punches are accurate, they're solid, you're turning your foot into it. Okay? You can see he's leaning a little bit more into it because he wants to generate power. Amir's like telling him to hit it hard, hit it hard. Do you know what I mean? Hit it hard as you possibly can do. But you can see he's turning his back foot. Okay? So this is what I said to him. Bit off balance there, but you can see that he's doing a lot more. Turning in. Still leaning a little bit, but it's a lot better. Again, you can see myself in the background doing pads with Max. And we'll see more of that in a bit. Double body shot, double hooks to the body. And it's more of again, work rate. Loads and loads of work rate. He just wants him to work, so he's just walking him down. So if your opponent's being walked down, or if your opponent's walking you down, it's just thunder shots to the body. Try not to lean forward too much, Marcel. Thunder shots to the body. And this is me watching over Marcel. Telling him, not probably, but telling him to turn his foot over, stop leaning. Stop leaning forward. Okay, again, it's just a solid rounds and rounds and rounds. And see the difference when Amir done it. See how he turned his body into it. When Marcel was like trying to reach over. When you saw Amir do it, it was like he turned his whole body over into it. And that's the mechanisms that I'm trying to install into Marcel. But obviously with the pressure from Amir, because he's a pressure pad holder. As you can see there, he is a pressure pad holder. You kind of get overwhelmed with everything. So again, he's trying to punch from too much of a range. Just step forward just a little bit. And if he turned his hand over just a little bit more, then he would, do you know what I mean? He would get that punch in there exactly where Amir wants it. This is a lot better. That's a lot better. A lot sharper. Boom, a lot sharper. There you go. You can see the impact that it's having on the pads that Amir's, the belly pad that Amir's holding. It's a lot more alert. He's getting caught now a lot more, so Amir's making him more aware of his hands being down. Like, there you go. There you go. Keep that hand up. Yep, there you go. And then drop that body hook straight in. Boom. Keep that hand up. Drop that body hook straight in. And Amir's one of these guys that just says, he just calls it. He just puts his pad out there and he just expects you to hit it straight away. Because he's so used to doing stuff with Andrew that it's just instant. Put his pad there, instant. Put his pad there, instant. Put his pad there, instant. So again, you know, sometimes when you're with a new pad holder, then you have to get used to kind of their style, you know, and to kind of work with it. But it's reaction. You see something there, you got to hit it. See something there, you got to hit it. See something, you got to hit it. So, yeah, he's doing well here. And these shots that Amir throws, like, he might throw a cross and then he comes back, or he might throw a jab and then, like, someone might throw a body shot. These are things that happen, especially in a fight. Again, you can see myself in the background with Maxi, just trying to keep him right on his feet, trying to pop punches, nice and sharp. But again, we'll wait, we'll see more of that in just a few minutes. So he's telling Marcel about his movement, obviously talking to someone else as well, but he's telling Marcel about his movement. His kicks. Oh dear. I think he was explaining something to someone else as well at that point in time, while yeah, see, this is where Marcel kind of gets overwhelmed and he's throwing punches and he's leaning more than turning his hip. He would reach exactly the same way if he just turned his hip in. That gives him, you know, that much extra distance, a foot extra distance. As opposed to, and now what he's doing, he's turning his foot, but he's stepping back with his back foot. He's not doing it now, but his back foot's now flat. There you go. I think Amir just told him to correct it. There's a hook there, across, there you go. Boom, there, nice. So I think he done overall probably around about six rounds, maybe more, with Amir, and now just pressure. And Amir's just giving him, as you can see, he's just talking to him, just giving him coaching, just like turn your hip in, punch properly, You know, you've got to keep the pressure on, got to keep your balance, keep stability. There you go. It's a lot better. Look. He's listening. This is the thing with Marcel. He listens and he takes it in straight away. He understands, fully understands. Look at that. Just from that conversation there, everything is so much better. There you go. There you go. Yeah, putting his hand back to his face, yeah. I do that as well. Okay, and concentrating on making sure that when he punches, his hand stays up. So you kind of punch like that or like that. So you're covered, just in case anything does actually come back. Yeah, see, much better. Using his hip rotation and punching through the target. So much better. Yeah, he's actually talking to him now, which is actually really good. Okay, and there we have it. And now me. So, we have a thing called Megatron, okay? But I'm doing Megatron with a little bit of a difference. This is more reaction. Okay, so I want him to continue punching body shots, uppercuts, different hand uppercuts, right hand uppercut, left hand uppercut, but keeping his hand up. So as soon as he feels something, as soon as he feels like me tapping his head, then he has to react. Constantly on him. Keeps his hands up because he doesn't want to get slapped in the face. And he's allowed to freestyle. But he has to react. He can punch whatever he wants to punch, but he has to freestyle. But I'm coming forward. He's dropped his left hand a little bit there, but I've got the bag in the right hand. So I've got the pad in the right hand. So yeah, this is pressure. So this is Max. I forgot to introduce Max on the first part. So this is Max. I've been training with Max now for a couple of months. He's doing really, really well. He'll be out soon. He'll be fighting soon. It's going to be really interesting for him to see what he's got. He's got loads of grit, loads of determination, really good work ethic. Just need to get him fit and strong for his fight. Punches really hard as well, so it's really good. So yeah, I caught the other hand now. Yeah, caught the other hand now. Constant pressure. This is what will happen. Constant pressure. You got to punch. There you go. Constant pressure. So this is like my style of Megatron, where it's just, I'm just coming forward, punching on your back foot, keeping your hands up, reacting. And time on that one. Now we get a little bit distracted here, as we have been in camp. You'll see a couple of times we get a little bit distracted here. This is actually Rory and Andrew sparring in the ring. Can we see much of this? Not too much. I think I see a little bit of this while Max was taking a break. but we don't see too much of this. But I think on Rory's channel, you'll see him sparring. Actually, Rory has got a video of him sparring fully with Andrew. So you'll get to see that. Or if you just scoot over, DM me, or I might put a link to Rory's channel in my bio. Okay, so pretty much much of a muchness, pretty much the same thing. This is just more pressure, keeping his hands up, making him react every single time, making him work, constant pressure work. You're gonna see some other videos where I've got Max on the pads, and you can see how well he's actually doing on the pads as well, just normal punching. But again, adding different elements into the training regime helps them to understand. Obviously there's offense, but you've got to have defense as well. Really, really good defense. Whether you're moving, whether you're blocking, if you're blocking, you're countering. Yeah, he's getting a little bit better now. Yeah, there we are now. Yeah, well, he was, and now he's got a little bit tired. Hello, Rory. How you doing, sir? Oh, yeah. he looked a bit. I've just been beaten up by Andrew in the ring. I'm not a happy guy. Yeah, Max is still working, still putting it in there. Yeah. Telling him to double up, triple up on the body hooks. Keeping his hands up, yeah, see? Yeah, there we go. See, it's when you get tired is when you see the hands tend to drop. But that is the most important time for you to keep your hands up and to keep your structure, the words I look for sometimes, I cannot find. But it's so important when you're tired. Look, he's absolutely exhausted. But you've got to keep your shape. And go through. So that was just a little bit of Max. This was just body, and there's more pad work and sparring videos coming with Max as well, which you'll see very, very, very soon again. So, end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Wasn't really that much involved, but it just shows you the different elements of training that we do, or I do, and different elements of training that are involved, because there was me, there was Amir, and Amir has his bit as well. So you'll see that with Rory, you'll see it some more with Marcel. And yeah, it's just different elements. Every single pad holder is different. So it's kind of getting used to their kind of style. Some are quick, some are pressure. I try to incorporate all of that into one. So you get a nice 360-degree element of what could happen, and putting all eventualities into the session. So again, thanks very much guys for watching. I know it was a bit of a short one. Don't forget to subscribe. I always say that. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you soon on the next one.